It's no spoon.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy K9 Gains. And today we're gonna be talking about the 8th, 9th, and 10th dimension, okay? Like how I've been doing a lot of these videos, I kind of had the idea already and I thought about a couple things, but I just went on and just jumped right into this one, okay? So I'm gonna just kind of just start off with the 8th dimension and then work my way up to the 10th, but I'm gonna tie it all together by the end, okay? So make sure that you stay with this video, like and subscribe, and let's run up these comments. I really wanna hear you guys' questions, like any questions that you guys have about this information. Comment down below because I can answer those questions and I can probably make further videos to help you guys learn anything that you need to learn, okay? But I do want to let you guys know that we are on a good track and things are going very, very good, and things are going to continue to go very, very good because not only have I been applying the information that I've been teaching you guys, but I've been also applying some more information which I'm about to teach you guys now, okay? So first things first, let me go on and grab my papers and then we're gonna hop right into it. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, this video, I know I probably say this every single video, but this video may be the one that is gonna really blow your mind, okay? Because it's something we're gonna be talking about, I know for a fact, is not common knowledge, okay? So I'm gonna be definitely letting you guys in on some deep information, and I want you guys to watch this video over and over again so you really understand what I'm saying, because this video alone, I know for a fact, will definitely raise who's ever watching this consciousness, because like I said, I'm pretty sure you don't know what this is, okay? So I really want you to pay attention and listen to this video because you learn this information is literally gonna raise your level of awareness throughout this universe, okay? I know that might sound like some crazy fancy fiction words, but I'm serious. It's gonna raise your level of awareness and your level of operation throughout this universe that we live in, so you can do a lot more things. And whatever those lot more things may be, is up to you, okay? So I want to start off here with the 8th dimension, okay? Now, I'm not even going to hold back. I'm not going to try to switch up my language. I'm gonna just tell y'all how it is. So if it sounds crazy, it is what it is, okay? I'm just going to, because like, when it comes to the 8th, 9th dimension, 8th, 9th, and 10th dimension, I have to tell it how it is. I can't sugarcoat it, okay? So to start off with, the 8th dimension, if you're already aware of like certain spiritual things and stuff like that, the 8th dimension will be where your soul resides, okay? So if you were to be looking at this in like a universal like view, like perspective, right? The 8th dimension will literally be like below, I would say below quarks, all that kind of stuff, electrons. This is beyond this, baby, because there's a actually I won't even say that it's beyond it, but it's around that same area of matter or like energy, okay? So, or you can just say that the 8th dimension is pure energy, all right? And now the reason why I said this is where the soul is because this is actually where the energy that runs your body comes from, okay? So you wouldn't be alive if you didn't have this essence within your body, okay? Now, thankfully, we eat a lot of precious foods that help us keep this energy vital and alive and running throughout our bodies. And of course, we have a lot of other biological technology within our body that helps with that stuff. But yeah, that's the 8th dimension. But now when you look at the 8th dimension from a conscious standpoint, or like from a mental perspective, this will also be where your ego or like your sense of self resides, okay? This is also where like, so, you know, in the 7th dimension, you have like where you put like your like knowledge or like your label of things. The 8th dimension is not exactly like you're labeling like yourself, like I'm this person, but just literally like the fact that you're able to know like you are a specific person, okay? So for an example, if people in the 8th dimension, if everybody within our themselves, if we didn't have different 7th dimensional knowledge or understandings, we would all literally be operating like as like one hive mind type of thing because of the 8th dimension and with us being humans. But thankfully we have the 7th dimension, which can give us a diversity, which plays out all the way through the 5th dimension, which actually gives us different actions and different things that we actually do in our physical life, okay? So with that being said, I kind of drew a picture here. I kind of drew a picture here to try to like give you like a visual of like what I'm saying. So imagine that this is you. The reason why I kind of put like a stick figure here with like an eye, because I don't want you to think like a physical body, because this isn't like your physical body. Like imagine like this is your pure awareness. So imagine as if like just your sense of self. So imagine as if you were in a dream, right? And like somebody was looking at you at a dream. Cause you know, like that's not your actual physical body, but like that's like a piece of your mind. You understand what I mean? But that's how you look in the actual universe as a whole, okay? Cause that's what it is, all right? And then now what happens is as you go down into the seventh dimension and like let's just say your soul filters down through the seventh dimension, that's where you start to get different differences, such as for an example, to make you have a brain, or like if you had like something different, because there's other things out there that can give you like a seventh dimensional type of structure. All right, now after that is when it starts to channel down all the way until you get to the physical, okay, like the 3D physical. Now the ninth dimension, hear me out on this, guys. I know this video is the one. I know this one is the one. This is gonna be the one. Hey, people gonna love this one. All right. So now we have the ninth dimension. All right. So the ninth dimension, as you can tell, is probably gonna, like, technically this is the last, like, we will call it like a real dimension. For you kind of get to completion and the dimensions start to fractal within themselves, which I think I've talked about in another video. As you can tell, as you can tell, once you start to get above the 10th dimension, the dimensions start to fractal within themselves, like kind of creating like a freaking, what you would call as like if you had people in like the VR games and stuff like that, that's like a 20-dimensional effect. See how it's like it's creating a fractal of its own universe within itself. That's kind of how you yourself were created by the way. But let's not get into that yet. But so the ninth dimension, this is the dimension that really I don't like to even talk about it as a single person, because when you get to this dimension, there is no like me, you, them. It's all one. Okay, we're all one being. Okay, and now the ninth dimension is just the structure of all. Okay, but keep that in mind. It's only the structure of all. All right. So everything that we can know, anything that will exist and stuff like that, that's the ninth dimension. All right, encompasses it all. All right. And now, when you get to the 10th dimension, that's everything and anything, but also nothing at all, okay? So that's truth and non-truth, that's positivity and negativity, that's everything, okay? There's nothing beyond the 10th dimension. Even things that, let's say if we wanted to figure out something, like, let's say theoretically there was something beyond the 10th dimension, because in theory there can be, right? But what you would get is the 11th dimension, which is within itself just the first dimension with the 10th dimensional value added on it, okay? And you can kind of see that when you study arithmetics or like actual like math, you will see like numbers work the same way as you go up more, and then when you get to 20 and stuff like that, it's actually very interesting when you think about it, because it kind of gets weird. Also, numerology is something that you might want to study too, if you want to understand like the fractal sequence of the universe, right? So yeah, that's the ninth dimension. Now, how would the ninth dimension look in like a mental or like a conscious standpoint, right? The ninth dimension is when you cut off everything else. So this is like where like meditation and stuff comes in at. When you cut off all that, any dreams, any other realities, I'm not sure who I'm speaking to, so I'm gonna be out there. Any other realities, universes that you might have created, shifted to, even if this isn't your real universe and you're from another one and you shifted here and you're just learning this, you also need to know it's beyond your past, universe, and if you're from this universe, it's beyond this one too. Okay, so it's everything outside of everything. Okay, so it's literally right before you get to the edge of nothing, which is the 10th dimension, right? Like I said, it's nothing and everything. So it's when you, to really be like mentally in the 9th dimension, you have to completely disconnect from any and everything. Okay, and then what that does is that gives you and it kind of gives you like a unique awareness of it all right? And then, to be honest, once you do that, and then what you can do, I think that anybody can do it. It's just all about how long that you maintain that vibe or that vibration. It's like how it's like anybody could be a good person or like a positive person, but it's like how long can you maintain that vibration? And it's the same thing for the 9th dimension. You can do like different meditations to get you there, but your goal is to consciously be there when you want to and how long you want to, or subconsciously be there and operate at another like way you want to operate. All right, but that's that. If you guys have any questions about the 9th dimension, oh, actually, I have this. I have another chart. Okay. So this is also what I like, because this kind of gives you a visual representation of what's actually happening when you gain a 9th dimensional awareness. Okay, like when you constantly become aware of your 9th dimensional state of being. All right, now I put a little quote here that says awareness and imagination is a construct of our reality and our dimensions. The same way that our reality and our dimensions is only a construct of our imagination and awareness. And the reason why I put that there is because it gives you like a really good understanding of like the I would just say like that separation that happens between what we call like our logical mind and our illogical mind, and also what we call as our physical and non-physical. And then it also gives you the understanding that there is no difference between them, other than the difference that we give them based on our initial understanding of the universe. Okay, so that's what's actually happening, and you start to understand that once you get into this 9th dimensional frequency more and more and start to maintain it. Okay, so also what happens is so do you remember how I said that in the 9th dimension you're not operating from like this sense of self, you're operating from like a whole standpoint, right? So what actually happens is, from operating from that standpoint and like understanding like this is me, you kind of get like a paradox or like a ricochet to where like like you're everything else, but you also know that you're this human body too, and there's no separation between the two, so you're both. And that creates like a paradox, because in our logical minds it's like, how can I be both, right? But in the spiritual mind, you understand that you are both. And then so spiritually, you will be able to do things that a normal person cannot do because of that paradox. Okay, because they can only work from within themselves. Once you get to this point, you can literally work outside of yourself, because when you reach this level of consciousness, I'm telling you, I know because I'm already here, your mind literally becomes outside of yourself. Okay, and this is going to get into some information that's going to be in my next book that says that the brain is non-local. And if y'all been tuning into my Instagram, y'all probably see me say like there is no brain thing, but I've been holding off on that because I want to make sure that I explain that in the correct way. I don't want anybody hurting themselves or going down the wrong route with the information that I give. Okay, so it's going to be some very good stuff. Last but not least, 8th, 9th, and I did say we were going to be talking about the 10th dimension. So matter of fact, let's not even bring a paper here. Okay, I'm not even going to bring up a paper. I'm not even going to show y'all what the 10th dimension is, because if you look all around you and you look here and you see in this video, you already are aware what the 10th dimension is. Okay, it's everything. All right, so it's the 9th dimension, because all I've been doing when I've been breaking down these dimensions is I'm explaining things that you literally see right in front of your face, but I'm just breaking it down. Like how when I explained the 3rd dimension, 2nd, 1st, those were the shapes that you already see in front of your face. Then I explained the fourth dimension, which is time, which you're already experiencing. And then the fifth dimension, which is probability, and which are decisions that you make every single day. And then the sixth dimension, which is the manifestation of these possibilities and how that shows in the physical world. And then the seventh dimension, which is knowledge, which governs to how all these things can even have an option, blah, blah, like blah, 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 right? And then I explained the eighth dimension just now of the essence of it all. And then I explained the ninth dimension of beyond the essence. And then I explained the 10th dimension, which is the essence and not the essence. Because big thing is, right, it's everything that I could be saying. It's not false unless you want it to be false. But the thing that I'm going to say is everything that I just talked about, even like geometry, which I explained with the first, second, third dimensions, and then fourth dimension, like all that could be false to you, and that's totally fine. But that's the power of the 10th dimension. Literally, my whole Omniverse thing that I got going on is only half true. And that's with anything. Like even with general relativity and stuff like that. And that's the power of the 10th dimension, okay? And now, once you have an understanding of the 10th dimension, the benefit is because you can control that effect of what I was saying. So the information that I'm telling you guys, I know is going to be true for you because I have the awareness of the 10th dimension and can make it true for you, okay? That's probably weird, but I'm going to leave the video here and let you guys think on that. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's keep making them canine gang.